These are the results from your second shot. You know, you hit your 6-iron a little bit more than 190.
Yeah, we hit it, carried it a little farther than I thought.
So I mean, in all, you know, in the circumstances, that's not terrible. Although, you know, this is a very difficult chip shot.
Yeah.
This is exactly what you were talking about on why you hit the 6-iron. Was to kind of be short, so you had an uphill putt or chip. So now I'm just kind of, you know, downhill, everything falling away from you. Not a lot of green to work with. You're out of the rough, so, you know, it might be a little harder to get that bite that you want. Kind of talk me through. I can kind of see two, maybe three different type of shots that you could hit here. So I'm just kind of interested in what you're thinking and what you're getting committed to.
Yeah, the problem with this is there's a couple different ways. I think if you go up higher to the right, it'll come, you know, it'll start to break down the left. But if you want to take the line straight at it, it's going to go to the right, which means you have to be more precise with your carry. So I actually grabbed my 58 just because here I feel like I have more control over where I want the ball to wing in. But I think I'm just going to go right at the flag on that line. I'm going to try and carry it just onto the green.
Okay. Just onto the green
actually,
as
in the middle of those two shadows,
yeah,
where the light touches,
yep,
I'm gonna land it there.
On the green or just off of the green?
I'd rather it be a little long so I have that uphill putt than if I were to chunk it or something and leave myself up here again.
Okay.
So kind of like the 6-iron where I tried to play it short. This one I definitely want it to get there.
Yep. I don't think once we get it, you know, halfway through the fringe here, I think we'll get it there. So
I'll play something a little farther back in my stance like we talked about with the chip shot and not as much in the air.
Okay.
Just
kind of keep it lower.
Keep it low to make sure even if I don't hit it right, it'll still hopefully roll out.
Okay. The only thing I have to say is remember, especially with these shots, you know, pick your spot, see the shot, and be confident in it. These are the shots where I feel like a lot of players that might lose a couple strokes because they're just not confident in their hands, they're not confident in that short game. So that light that you see, see it, make it even smaller. So, you know, aim small, miss small. So nice and easy. I like what you're playing for. Those were, you know, the two shots I saw. The other one possibly being like a putter or a hybrid and just kind of put it down. But I like this, so let's be confident and hit the shot. Hit a good shot here. So that was a pretty good shot, honestly, realistically. You carried it about an inch.
It carried about an inch too short. And it kind of hit the rough and skipped. Yeah. But I mean, I hit the line, and it was the idea. That's the putt that I want to have coming back.
I like it, and that is for birdie. Yeah. So I mean, that is a reasonable birdie putt. And you just kind of had a little bit of bad luck there. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think if you even would have landed it an inch shorter,
it would have been.
Yeah, it wouldn't have had that kind of kick release down the hill on you, but.